Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James with the Games. Happy Saturday, folks. This is going to be a relatively short one. Although, actually, in the notification message, I said 90 minutes. But it looks like I was so efficient that I have 100 minutes. Oh, 99 minutes today. Got to wrap up at 3:15 here in the weird Atlantic time zone. So we'll keep the ado to a minimum and just hit the ground running. Hope everybody is having a good weekend. It is sunny here and not yet too hot, but I can tell it's on the way. Don't know what the forecast is for tomorrow, but I would not be surprised if that forecast was hot. Time will tell. Trying to set the right volume level for my headphones. Okay, I think that's good. Wait a minute. I loaded the wrong Suikoden. No, Tashtari. I don't know why my brain read the right side is the way to go. Happy Saturday. Let's do this right. To the left, Gate Rune War. And we're back on track. Excellent. So as the episode title I selected implies, I think the very first thing I'm going to do is hopefully recruit 3 characters for the price of 1. What I think I need, I think all I need to do is head up to the headquarters, have the conversation that advances the plot, put Tai Ho in the party. Hopefully it doesn't just teleport us directly to a big battle or something. And as long as I am then free to deal with the overworld, I should be able to take Tai Ho to the little den of pirates and recruit them all. I have the advantage now. Let's talk to him. You know, my dream is to map the entire world, this entire world. Oh, you can't press the context button and look at that. I don't think I have any paints for the painter, but no. But I'm getting there. Your reward. I mean, perhaps there's an actual in-game reward beyond just getting to see the cover art with a slightly different palette. Alright, so yeah, get right down to business. Let me drink a little water here. Commander James, I'm glad to see you've returned safely. It was a significant achievement to liberate the Lorimar region without the use of the army. According to Kazumi's sources, voice is a little rough this morning, Kazima Zil has been placed in charge of the northern defenses and is presently mustering his what? Oh my goodness. I can't even do my terrible French accent. What's going on? There are nearly 8,000 Imperial soldiers under Kazima Zil, another 6,000 in the floating fortress of Shasarzadeh, and around 10,000 troops in the capital. At our current strength, Kazim's army is about all we can handle. The only way we stand a chance is to unite all the rebel factions throughout the land. Happen to be old friends with Joshua. He's the commander of the Dragon Knights. Their domain is in the west. If you plan to ally with them, I'll come along with you. The Dragon Knights do not fall under Imperial jurisdiction. They've remained neutral until now. If we can get them to join us, we may be able to turn this situation around. But I have to warn you, the Dragon Knights are a proud lot, especially their commander Joshua. The only chance of an alliance is for you to go in person, Commander James. Well, of course. There's no room for ambassadors in the rebel army. James, if you're going, and so am I. Yeah. I assume this is a Morton's fork, but also like, yes, I should definitely go. Let's go meet these knights. Alright then. The Dragon Knight's domain lies just northwest of the newly liberated town of Ante, formerly known as Beer Blanche. Flick's Inn? Humphrey's Inn? Great. Now, if we can recruit the Dragon Knights into our ranks, they'll be a formidable asset. Good luck, Commander James. I was kind of hoping one of you would perform the role of Commander James. The strength of our forces increases by the day. So none of them want to perform their appointed role of letting me swap party members. Maybe if I leave the screen and come back. This feels positive. Yep. I would like to switch party members. For now, I mean, I might as well add... I know I'm going to take Cleo. We do not have Victor right now. And for the moment, I'll just grab old Ronnie Bell. And from there... Wait a minute. Oh no, I did remember to put Tai Ho in. Hopefully, it's every bit as simple as I want to believe it is. And then once it's time to get going, I believe I know the way towards the Dragon Knight's territory. And you know, probably the worst case scenario is if I wander in the wrong direction, I wind up accidentally recruiting someone. We absolutely don't have enough time to do whatever the Dragon Knight's quest is. So hopefully having Tai Ho is all it takes. Hey, is that you, Tai Ho? What's up, bro? Maybe not. Hi there. We rule these waters. Okay, if only it could be all so simple. But it's just not. So what could it be? I don't know. At any rate, let's go ditch Tai Ho. Very helpful to finally have backtracked to find the guy who, the cartographer. Once he's recruited, you get the mini-map. I probably would have benefited from that earlier. Oh no. Maybe I'll, at some point I'll look into what the original translated script told us there. Because if there was a hint in that dialogue, nested in there somewhere, I did not perceive it. Oh, sorry, Tai Ho. Wait, what was I doing? Who am I looking for? I'll just take Valeria. Just be basic. Or wait, no. I'll have too many short range folks. So how about... Oh, you know. I'll bring Stallion. For the benefit of going quickly on the world map. Since I am on a tight timeline today. good formation. Okay, I'm intrigued. So try to hold the thought in your mind, probably for the future. Not sure I'm going to... Wait, I shouldn't have gone right to the ground floor. Oh well, take the stairs back up. Should see what is the general situation for Stallion vis-a-vis the other party members. Wait, go to the blacksmiths. Blacksmiths are on a different floor. Oh my goodness, misread the stairs. This game would have breezed by even, like, this is a very... They hit the pacing for just, like, you know, let's not overstay our welcome at all. I can tell, even without having finished the game yet. Alright. Upgrade Humphrey's weapon. Probably do it all the way to 9. Let's just see how the money shakes out. Well, try to do Cleo first, because Cleo's one of my mains. I am level 9. Can't upgrade anymore. Ah, that's true generally? Yes, it is. 9 is the peak. I don't think I'm going to peak. I think I'll hold on to that potch just in case it turns out there's something else I would like to do. Don't think I have any rune pieces. Oh, of course. There is something else I'd like to do. Possible. Which is better equipped with armor. Humphrey and Stallion there. Yeah, I literally... This is the 10th session of this playthrough, and I haven't had a single one, I don't think. Or maybe there have been a couple where it's just felt natural to wrap up in about 3 hours, but I've never had one where, or at least I've had few, where it actually could have worked out for me to play longer. And then add into that I have missed a bunch of days. And the game stretches out longer on the calendar than it has an actual time. And then, okay, what could I do for Stallion? Quite literally nothing except a magic robe. It wouldn't be that much more, and I'm very close. So... let's see if we can get there. Yeah, like is the idea like we're just not putting greaves of any kind on, or is it like, you know, is it like a crop top armor? It's just missing different patches and area, like, that comprise about 50%. Stallion will sell his headband. That's not going to get us there. Pointy hat will. Watch him immediately get ballooned. I think a martial arts robe is fine, is safe to sell. And we've done enough now to get the ninja garb, which will also boost his speed, as though he needed that. And then we can get some mega medicine, and it couldn't hurt. Here, Humphrey. Hang on to this. one thing is, I know where the friggin'... Oh, wow. I'm not sure if that was already the case before I traveled around the world. Oh, that when I did, that it resolved itself pretty quickly. Do we have anything we could identify? No, we have a nameless urn, which is a waste of a spot. So I guess I'll go place it in the baths. Oh, nameless urn perhaps does need to be identified. Wasn't... Okay, hold on. Nope. So what is the... Okay. You don't get to see what the... What's the description of the nameless urn? It's an antique. But it's too nice of an antique. Oh. I could just go to rock and just put it in storage. But at this point, I would just like to get the show on the road. So I think the place where we were told that going west was into the Dragon Knight's lair would be reachable from this port. We'll confirm that, of course, by trying. We'll certainly be able to let anyone go. Although I guess I should look. What's the fallen behind in levels situation? Stallion's way behind. Humphrey's way behind. Flick is way behind. Of course, I've got two obligatory party members and one who I've ignored for a while, an optional one. So I guess I should just do some of these quick and dirty fights. Although they may already be leveled beyond them. Is it to the south and then the west? These things are tougher than they look. Tougher than I assumed they'd be at this point. They're hardy. And it's barely even worth it. I mean, I know that Humphrey immediately gained a full level, which is not nothing. Was it south and then west? I think it was. Through the absolute worst of the bridge forts. You do not want to be stationed in Lorimar. Hold on. Brief intermission, folks. I'm being called. One sec. And we're back. Danielle just wanted to let me know that I've got an extra 15 minutes as the planned situation evolves. This is not the way. Although we are back to run here. So this might be a fight worth fighting. Hello, Cedric. So it turned out my idea of just bring Tai Ho and easily recruit the pirates was not correct. And then... Was there a second part to that problem? No, that was it. Oh, no, the other part was that Tashtari thinks that in the revised translation, they have removed a hint that was clearer before. So that's a shame. Okay, what is the way? It wasn't down here. What was down here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's kill these grave masters. You know what? A very simple thought did just occur to me, which is that what if I just need to bring Tai Ho and name escapes me? Meanwhile, I cannot remember which place it was. Okay, maybe it's going west from the... Okay. I do have the other thought formed in my mind. Or the next thought. Let's, That said, just earned a cool extra 15 minutes. So why not immediately try my theory that what if it's just a little bit of extra getting the band back together? Which one? It's you, right? Yamku. Is Yamku... I've never tried to put... Or what if it's all three of them? I can't remember. I don't know. Well, you know what? There's no combat involved in getting there. I might as well try all three of them and see if that works. And if it doesn't, then I'll get back on track. Hello, Cedric. Happy Saturday. Tai Ho. Yamku. Oh, for the love of God. Kimberly. Perhaps this will do it. And perhaps it won't. Either way. As I've been saying, brisk game. As long as you're not engaged in inventory management. The one book that I have in the library, since I was finally able to recruit the librarian, the one book I have in the library has a bunch of clues for potential recruits, but most of them, I think, besides these pirates, are wherever the Dragon Knights are. Hooray! Oh, hey there, Anji. How about you quit playing pirate and just dump lend us a hand? Playing pirate? Me? How dare you? We'll see who's playing around. Get ready to fight. Well, hopefully it's not a one-time only thing, but let's see. Hopefully, the fact that I haven't optimized this party at all. Well, I guess the obvious weaklings are in the back. That's good. Open up with a lightning storm on them. Humphrey doesn't come with a rune. I guess I should have expected that. Ooh, Tai Ho's got a unite. Oh, of course. Fisherman attack. Triple damage. And then unbalance. And Kimberly's a short ranger. Hopefully it's just an easy fight. Because this is not I didn't set this party up to fight at all. Tai Ho's friends issue a friendly challenge, and we just go off on them. Okay, well, they don't seem to be a threat. You know what? Do your crazy raging blow, Flick. It doesn't seem sporting to go all the way to the instant death move. I suppose it's probably the case that most of the unite moves are hinted at by who are the little units. Ah, yep, that makes perfect sense. I would bet heavily that that's the explanation here. And knowing that, if I lose this, I won't bring Kimberly next time. Okay, good. It's coming together. Obviously, we had done the most damage to Anji, but if all that's left is to gang up on the others, shouldn't take too long. Flick could be knocked out if he took a bad hit, so I'm gonna just not use him here. I think that's almost certainly more powerful than if I attacked. Hopefully the Black Shadow gets it done. Or if not, then Humphrey, whose nickname cannot possibly be the Black Shadow. There we go. Good job, Flick. Good job, Humphrey. Do an attack. At any rate, it's poetic if we finally get the recruit with the fisherman attack. Perfect. You come with us. And not a bad leveler up for Humphrey, but also, I mean, Flick got one. And if I ever decide I want to drag a pirate-based party around, not bad, Tai Ho. Sounds fun. I can get on board in that. Let's teach those unsavory Imperials a lesson or two. Leonardo, Kanak, you in? If you go, we go. Of course. And they're in. Boom. Not bad at all. And I think I might remember where I'm supposed to go for the Dragon Knights. At any rate, like I said, worst case scenario, maybe I'll just wander into accidentally recruiting people. Very excited tomorrow to start playing The Colonel's Bequest, a Laura Bow mystery. Oh, you won't believe this. Hicks' swordsmanship hasn't improved at all. No, I believe that. Guess I'm just not cut out for battle. Fengar, you gotta... Hicks is so clearly a guy who needs positive reinforcement to learn and grow. Nice. How are you finding it? I remember from reading about it that it sounded like, you know, bummer. Well, I mean, depending on how occupied you are, I need to, Danielle's parents happen to have birthdays that are July 26th and July 27th. So it might turn out that the time I guessed that I'd be available to stream tomorrow is not the time that I will actually be streaming. I should have conferred with her before. Okay, and then what did I want to do? Oh, change the formation. Put Ronnie Bell in the front. Put myself in the center. Yeah, the thing is, I'm going in somewhat less blind in one way than I do to a lot, because like I've mentioned, I read the entirety of Jason Dyer's playthrough a few years ago on his blog, Renga and Blue, or the All the Adventures Project. And I think I also read the Tricksters on the Adventure Gamer blog. But those are both years ago, and it wasn't that long after that I started doing Sierra games on the stream, and I was like, ah, man. So I've decidedly like done my best not to think about it, and hope that enough of it will drift away from my mind. Stay in, and I might as well save. Yeah, and then next week, I'm trying, and I think the fact that I just got an enhanced, I think my artistic productivity yesterday can partially be attributed to inspiration and partially attributed to stronger ADHD meds. Stallion's got the counter orb. And we'll attach it to Humphrey. Great. Good stuff. And then, you know what? I've got just enough money, so I might as well put the Murasami sword, Humphrey's weapon, up to level 9. So that his counterattacks have as much oomph as I can give them. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, Stallion. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer. I don't think we had any rune pieces in our hands or anywhere. Okay. And away we go. Let's see if I've remembered the way to head to the west yet. But yeah, so, my goodness. I went through a Matryoshka doll of tangents just there, but I'm going to try to keep that productivity energy from yesterday rolling to actually plan out the week and communicate it tomorrow, and it's going to include Getsu Fumaden, which I started playing. Check that out again. I'm betting that's a 3-session game. Unless there's a crazy difficulty spike, or like the final dungeon is incredibly long or some horrible thing. And then, before I left the town, I should have gone in to the inn and see, has the character of the portrait shown up who I haven't spoken to? No. My goodness, no. That particular NPC, the early middle-aged clerk in the green half-apron, is by far the least portraited NPC in this game. Okay, wait. Can we? No. Okay. So this one's yet to come. Where the goddamn hell is the route west? I do have another idea. It was so recently, too, that I was hitting all the, this is the way to the territory of the Dragon Knights, like, progress gates. But the only thing I remember is that they were to the west of... Maybe it does. I really ought to be checking the log anyway, just to see... Okay. Oh, sweet, because we got ones we can delete. Okay. Crowley will join when the castle is bigger. Zen's work is done. More people there. This is done. This is done. Haven't found the opal. I did recruit Ike. So no, I don't have anything useful in the log. Thing is that the world map is not that large. And so eventually, the strategy just going around should bear fruit. Hop through town. Hold on. No. It's like now that we got the mini map now. Is there any way to like view a larger map? If there is, it's well hidden. Thank goodness for the let go and stallion options. Might as well stop at a town. But I think I've already gone through Huan and confirmed that there's really nothing for me to do here. Yeah. Okay. Or at least that it doesn't seem so. I bet there was... Hold on. How much dialogue have I viewed? Can I scroll back far enough? I don't think I'm still going to have the dialogue from when I finally initiated. No. Wait. Just northwest of the now liberated town of Ante. So it's where I was? Well, fortunately, this bridge should get us there too. Oh man. Given how hopelessly outmatched they are, I think the enemies would be a little more circumspect. Or mass attacking us. Oh, hey. Excuse me, you look like you have a portrait. Name's Quincy. I may just be a hunter now, but someday I'll make a name for myself. Well, join the Liberation Army today. Join you? Well, let me think. Liberation Army, Imperial Army, still hard to tell who the winner will be. I want to make sure I bet on the winning horse. So, I'll consider joining you when you have a few more recruits. Say about 4 more. That'll tip the balance of power. In the massive war, where we're regularly clashing with armies of like 10,000 people. So wait, hold on. Did I just sucker myself last time I was here by misreading the minimap in some way? Which one's anti? Alright, you know what? You're getting on my nerves, so... Someone's gonna get killed. Not worth it in any way. Trust what the game is communicating to you with the let go option being available. Here we are. Okay. Wait. That. This guy something? No. You know what? I might as well. Entered the town again. Might as well confirm. Yeah, I've done the dancer thing. I've got the good dancer. We're not recruiting second-rate dancers. That's Esmeralda. She wants an opal. Have I looked at the item shops in this town to see if one of them is just selling an opal for like 10,000 potch? Probably not, but it'd be silly to form that thought in your mind and then not just quickly check. No, heavens no. Well, what are these personal homes? Has anyone left one of their opals just lying around? Little girl, have you found any opals lately? No. Okay. Oh, it's not even a door. It's a weird little house. Okay, northwest. Yeah, here's what I misread. See how the dot looks like it's... You know, not quite on the landmass. I should have realized that was a cave passage. The Dragon's Den. Excuse me, sir. Beyond this point lies the domain of the Dragon Knights, granted to them by the Emperor. None are permitted to enter. I'm Humphrey Mintz, former Centurion of the Imperial Army. I request an audience with Commander Joshua of the Dragon Knights. I have strict orders from the Commando not to allow anyone in, not even the Emperor himself. My, not even the Emperor? Those are strict orders indeed. In any case, be on your way. Any thoughts, James? I think something must have happened. Let's try and gather some information. The nearest town is Ante, southeast from here. Yeah, no shit. Click. That was the navigational signpost we used. Some other innocent travelers can deal with this predatory foliage. Oh, what do you know? Thought you could just dine and dash, did you? Don't feign ignorance now, you scoundrel. No, you're mistaken. This is the problem with you peasants. Don't you understand? You'll have the privilege of lending money to an individual like myself. Just think of the honor. I, Vincent de Boule, a pure-blooded aristocrat, will be indebted to you. You should be overjoyed. Don't feed me that hogwash. If you're an aristocrat, you should be able to pay for your own meals at least. Ah, your words pain me deeply. If I had any money on me, I would be glad to compensate you however much you like. But alas, I have just given it all away to some poor, starving children. Just as I suspected. You're no aristocrat, you're a liar. Hey, what's going on here? Shut up and mind... why, it's Commander James, the leader of the Liberation Army. James, would you perhaps be, James McDowell, son of General Theo McDowell? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vincent de Boule, an imperial aristocrat, presently vacationing around these parts. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Yeah, pleasure is mine, sir, is the intonation I'm going for when I choose that dialogue choice, whatever the game chooses to interpret it as. Please, no need for formalities. We are both of noble stock. Commander James, now that the introductions are out of his way, may I inquire as to whether you'd be kind enough to give me a loan? You see, this man here is being very unfair. I am currently on my way to visit Joshua of the Dragon Knights, so I am in a hurry. You will have to excuse me. What was that about? Didn't he say he was going to visit the Dragon Knights? Excuse me. May I ask who will be paying for his meal? What? We'll pay. 200 Potch. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. That swindler did mention something about visiting the Dragon Knights. Thank you, Flick. Nothing gets past Flick. Oh, jeez. I should have done it sooner, but I think there's still time. Should have pinned, what's her name? There's another thing. Yeah, here we go. Quincy. Now, I think Quincy should consider the logic of maybe it's not clear who's going to win, but which is the more like famous and glorious side to be on if they win? You're a persistent fellow, aren't you? I told you, you're not getting past here. My, what a thing to say. I'm telling you this for your own sake. I am a close friend of Joshua's. If he discovers you turned me away, he won't go easy on you. You're new here, aren't you? I'll let it slide if you do the right thing. I've held this post for the last 5 years. Oh, that's right. The last time I was here, 5 years and a month ago. Fucking can't do a French accent here. Another lie out of your mouth and you'll be sorry. Ha! Look who's at it again. Well, if it isn't my dear friend, Commander James, do you have business with the Dragon Knights too? If so, you're wasting your time. This dullard of a gatekeeper here won't let anyone pass. But we must speak with Joshua. Ah, I knew you looked familiar. You're Humphrey, greatly renowned, even among the centurions of the Empire. You've joined the Liberation Army as well? Commander James, my dear friend, I have something good to tell you. Please, follow me. How nostalgic. When I was young, I used to play in the Dragon Knight's domain, so I know this place well. You see this boulder right here, Commander James. It's an entrance into their domain. I often played here as a child. Wait, you can enter the Dragon Knight's domain from here? What a ridiculously close place to the main entrance to have the secret entrance. And what a conspicuous way to label the stone that marks it. That's correct. You're very bright for the common. What? Look here, you high-born lowlife. If you knew this was an entrance, why didn't you use it yourself? No. What a foolish question. A nobleman such as myself would never sneak in like a common thief. I've had enough of this clown. James, my dear friend, you believe me, don't you? Oh, goodness. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Even you distrusted me. Well, be careful then. It's quite dangerous inside. There's a cave behind the boulder. Will you enter? Yes. He's been in this post for 5 years, but he's so dedicated to his post that he just stands right there in the main cave mouth and never came out and was like, hey, what's this boulder with the insignia of the Dragon Knights on it? It's a little bit out from the wall. We got a goldlet, which I assume is a better version of the silverlet. Certainly is. Who in the front row is the worst defense right now? It is certainly young Flick. Have a goldlet on me. Wait. Yeah. Definitely better to replace the cape than the toe shoes. You got a lot. I think it's the kind of thing where we're supposed to think about defense both in terms of evasion and attack. Maybe the toe shoes give you extra mobility. They absolutely can't possibly protect your feet better from blows to land. Obtained old book, volume 5. Maybe it's full of clues. Power gloves. I love the power gloves. So bad. You know what? If Humphrey can equip these power gloves, beautiful. Power up old Humphrey. I might just strip him once he's not a mandatory party member. He's not really the... I don't have anything against... Look, the cave is more spacious here. Where are we? What's the matter? Look down. Damn, whoa! Oh, goodness. What are you doing here? Who are you people? Rather bold for a pack of thieves, aren't you? Where? James! Oh, hey, Futch. I remember Futch. James, is that you? Don't you remember me? It's me, Futch. Yeah, I just said that, Futch. I said that out loud. Black and I gave you a ride to the Magician's Island. What are you doing here? James? So you're the leader of the Liberation Army? Hey, why are all these dragons asleep? Are they always this lazy? What brings the Liberation Army to our domain? Wait, aren't you going to answer my question? I'm Humphrey Mintz, former Centurion of the Imperial Army. Wish to speak with Commander Joshua of the Dragon Knights. Very well then. Now that you've seen what's transpired here, I must report to Commander Joshua anyway. My thanks, Amelia, Deputy Commander of the Dragon Knights. My thanks, Deputy Commander Amelia. Please, lead the way. Once you leave this cave, you'll see the Dragon Knights fortress. We'll go on ahead and inform Sir Joshua of your arrival. Let's go, Futch. All right, sleeping dragons all around. Loved that book when I was a kid. A book that's just, hey, look, we took a core idea and now we're going to describe a bunch of colorful variants on that idea. Really appealed to my Mega Man loving ass as a kid. Well, I'm guessing that their fort is that big cube. Really not necessarily as magnificent as you might expect. Maybe it's just it looks dull on the world map. I guess we'll find out. You know, it could be a grower, not a shower. Ah, gotta fight the killer ivy first. For now, we'll do it in the most boring way imaginable. Okay. That one paid off in experience. We'll definitely keep doing those killer ivy fights as long as they're viable. Our dragons, if they never wake up, will we ever be able to fly again? I wonder what happened to Futch. He hasn't been himself since that day he was on watch. Oh, we're in a room with a save orb. Commander Joshua has the Dragon Rune, one of the 27 true runes, embedded in his arm. This means he will never grow old. That's the curse he has to bear. We Dragon Knights have always been on equal footing with the Imperials, but lately they've been acting different. Imperialistic, would you say? You folk from the Liberation Army must be exhausted. Would you like to take a rest? Sure. Would have spammed more of my magic if I knew I was going to get a free rest before anything significant happened. Recruits. You're the centurion from back then. Humphrey, wasn't it? What happened to you? Fought under Barbarossa against my master, Emperor Gale. And now you've turned against him? Quite the loyal subject, aren't you? Back then, I believed in Emperor Barbarossa. Then, what are you doing in the Liberation Army now? Had a change of heart? I haven't changed. One who changed was Cruz. I have a favor to ask. Oh? Favor to ask of an old enemy? Liberation Army's strength remains vastly inferior to that of the Imperial Army. We need all the tactical advantage we can get. Is Gael Rugnar's only commander to be honored with the title of Great General? Be an incredible asset to us, so please join us. Gael Rugnar will be my one and only master. But if this means an opportunity to kill Barbarossa and avenge my master's death, then it's an appealing offer. I will join you, Commander James. That's 1. 3 more. And we can finally have brave Quincy of the bridge. Commander Joshua, these are the people I spoke to you about. Humphrey, are my eyes deceiving me? It's been too long. It has indeed. I was worried sick about you. After the incident in Kaleka, you disappeared without a trace. I had my reasons. Joshua is Commander James of the Liberation Army. So you're Commander James. I'm Joshua, Commander of the Dragon Knights. I've heard much about the Liberation Army. Here today to discuss an important matter with you. An important matter? What is it? Liberation Army, we need your assistance. Assist the Liberation Army? Well, granted. We Dragon Knights are growing increasingly dissatisfied with the present Emperor. Or should I say, the Empire itself. What's the matter? Something to do with the fact they're all asleep? So you've seen them. We've tried to keep it a secret by barring entry to our domain. A few months ago, our dragons suddenly fell asleep, and we can no longer awaken them. We've tried everything, but to no avail. We're stuck asleep. At present, the Dragon Knights are completely powerless. We've brought many doctors here, but none have been able to find a cure. We even sent a messenger in search of the legendary doctor, Master Liukan, but he is nowhere to be found. So you think Master Liukan can cure the dragons? Yes, or so I hope. After all, he's the finest doctor in the land. James, this is our chance. If we do them a favor now, it'll make it easier to convince them to help later. Oh, nothing important. Slick, Flick. Don't mind me. Just gonna take your curtains. Alright. So obviously, the Dragon Knights are not a, it's not a single castle fort that houses them all. It's a tiny little box of a place. But alright. Let's do it. But let's do it with violence. Like, enhanced violence. Okay, great. Now, like, there is obviously one sense in which making leveling up such a rapid process kind of works against some of the natural rhythms of rewarding character progression in an RPG. But in the perhaps more important sense of the context of a game where you have so many characters that you can cycle in and out. Hey, something to fight in here. You can cycle in and out of the army of your party. It's definitely the right choice, I guess is what I'm ultimately just saying. You know what? I gotta remember that because I have Ronnie Bell set up with the Hadoken rune, she's not actually, for my purposes, a short-range character. The only time I'd conceivably be having her attack out of anything other than wanting to click through the menus as quickly as possible in an easy fight. Yikes. Is, if we were fighting like a fire enemy, it was obviously going to be strong against fire. I mean, we'll be at an inn soon enough. Might as well let loose. Oh, sweet. Cleo's up to 2 slots for her full heal to the party display. That will definitely be helpful. Always an excellent design choice when healing spells still fire off at the end if you win in the middle of a round. I like this Sun King enemy. You know, I know I'm gonna rest. In fact, if I know I'm gonna rest soon, I might as well have gone way harder than that. Huh. I guess I thought I had done more damage to that one than I had a small problem with. Or that, you know, the 2 of them that got attacks off. Ah. Well, there you go. I think that more... Because the first time you described it, I was like, I don't know, that sounds pretty good. When you were a bit skeptical of the value. But 45 around, yeah, you'd want that so early in the game for it to really pay off for you. A little disappointing that the floating mask enemies do so much more damage with their mass damage attack than the super cool Sun King enemy. Although I guess it's kind of silly. Be like, oh man, I wish that enemy was hurting me harder. We had a terrible, I mean, like, we had fun. And that's the important part. But we had a terrible Frosthaven experience last night in the sense that we were returning to a scenario that we had tried and failed at before. And one of the key things that made us fail before, besides that just we did not have an optimized party for this situation, the other thing was that the special rules gimmick of the second room of the 4-room scenario had the 1-2 punch of when one person opens the door, everyone gets sucked into the room and can never retreat. And then before you can advance from the room, there are endlessly respawning enemies every round. And you also have to smash an orb in the middle of the room, which has 12 hit points, but every time it takes damage, everyone, friend or foe in the room, also takes 2 damage. So you want to get that thing killed quickly with hopefully high damage attacks. And we were unprepared for it. And we said, you know, when we come back with a better party, one nice thing is that because we now know that everyone's going to get sucked into that second room and that we're going to have to deal with this orb, we can all, before we blow the door to the room, plan a turn to really unload, and we can smash that orb in a single round, because if we just all drop in there ready to do big damage to the orb, it's going to go down. And then we were playing last night and saying, something about this second room that we're about to go into. I know there's something. I wasn't saying that because I was in the guise of Jamie Rose, my drag persona, who officially, as a fictional character, does not know she wasn't there. It was me, just regular James, playing before. So, suffice to say, we got sucked in there and we immediately realized, we fucked everything up because we're not ready to smash the orb when we could have been ready to smash it in one round. So we decided to forfeit. And when we reconvene a fortnight hence, because we have to take the week off next week, we're going to hopefully remember. I mean, not just hopefully. I feel like I can guarantee remember. Stay at the inn. Very nice. Got loads of money. Basically, the entire reward system of the game is built around the underlying knowledge that you, the player, might want to swap a new character in and quickly get them up to speed. Okay. Was Master Liukan... Fuck. It'd be great if maybe if this had been more condensed in calendar time, I would just immediately remember where Master Liukan is. No, this is another town. Where did he turn out to be? Why did I do that fight? Well, I would not consider it a spoiler if someone jogged my memory, but either before my memory is jogged or before I set out, I might as well make a quick round of the town once again. The fact that we found Master Liukan and not we don't have the option to tell this lady. Oh, right, of course. Thank you. Then really, sure, like, you know, it's churlish to complain. Yeah, that's right. As soon as he said it, I remembered. Wait. Is he down here? Is he one of these? Obviously he's not. No. Okay. Hold on. Can't recall if he is... Is he a violence doctor? I'll start from the top so I can first just see. Can I just put him in the party? Haven't played a lot of RPGs, Japanese or otherwise, where I have run into a problem of remembering if a certain character is a playable character. Perfect. Hey, Stupinski. Oh, damn it. I started reading your long summary and then I replied and then I failed to... I'll read that and make an actual reply later when Danielle and I get back from our plans. What am I trying to do here? Why did I get in the elevator? Oh. Take it down. All right, Vicky, have you added the Dragon Fortress? Sweet. So we don't have to constantly revive Liukan as we take him through the... Of course, it might actually be go to the cave and just have him help the dragons. Let's see. Nope. You're Master Liukan. I wasn't aware you had joined the Liberation Army. Please, sir, will you examine our dragons? Very well. Oh, but this part they'll just teleport me to. Wouldn't want to make me walk 4 seconds to the right from the Dragon Knight's fortress. How are they, Master Liukan? This is not a disease. They've been fed a sleeping poison. Not a disease? That's correct. Someone fed them poison. I knew somebody was sneaking into our domain. And is there any cure? I can prepare an antidote, but I will need the right ingredients. Moonlight herb, black dragon orchid, and one more thing. What is it? And also terrible to prioritize OPSEC over making sure your guard knows that he's supposed to be guarding 2 entrances. Let's focus on gathering the other 2 first. Commander James, you should be able to find Moonlight Herb growing in Seek Valley. Seek Valley? Commander Joshua, the only dragons awake in the Dragon's Den right now. Futch is black and my Thrash. I'll take Commander James and his party to Seek Valley on Thrash. We're counting on you, Milia. Commander James, let's hurry to Seek Valley. Guess I will wait here until we have all the ingredients. Commander James, my Thrash should be waiting out front. Liukan left. Milia has joined. That's 2. Is she a short ranger? No. Is she doesn't even have terribly low defense. Like, much lower than ours, but it's mostly innate defense that she's using right now. Does anyone have any gear they can hand to her? She might as well take it. Even if it's a mere cape. I think this is what she already has. Oh, but maybe this massive earth shield. It's too good. Too good for her. Who am I going to give it to? For now, the hero will hold it. It really kind of does. Especially if they're going to, like, if she's going to have an innate defense stat that's that strong. Why not just make her innate defense a little lower? But give her the thing. Right. Incongruously, chest plate is inferior armor to just leather. Oh, did you see it in front of the fortress? Yes. Hey there, Thrash. Commander James, ride with me on my dragon Thrash to Seek Valley. Let's go. Hopefully it's more like Find Valley, am I right? Really thought Dragonflight might be a bit quicker. One of I don't have many complaints about the excellent HD 2D remaster of Dragon Quest III that Square Enix, I should say, put out recently. Played through it on my Switch earlier this year. Had a grand old time with it. But I definitely think they could have made the Great Bird, your aerial vehicle, a lot faster. This is Seek Valley. I don't see anything resembling the herb. Perhaps we should go in further. Oh, I don't see anything resembling the herb. It's probably more the inflection Flick was going for. Well, go figure. The thing we need is not right at the start of the dungeon. Cha-ching. It's a lot of money. Ooh, a master's robe. Seems like it's probably pretty cool armor. Recovers hit points each turn. If Ronnie Bell can wear it, then she gets it. Heck yeah. And then she can hand down her ninja garb to Milia. Maybe. Yep. Good stuff. All right, made our giantess a little hardier. Oh, sweet. There's a blacksmith in this dungeon. Is it a recruitable blacksmith with a portrait? Who are you people? What do you want? If you don't need anything, then run along home. No, we need you, Santa. Liberation Army, huh? You all still don't have what it takes to change the world. Let me know once you've expanded your castle. So are we going to be able to come back here at any time? Oh no. Was there something else I wanted to pin recently that I haven't pinned? I'm going to backtrack a moment in my dialogue. Somebody else who said... No, I think I'm just misremembering. Or Futurama Santa Claus. So does the castle expand just with the size of the army? Or does the castle expand specifically when we recruit someone to expand it? Huh. So none of these pathways just go directly to this treasure chest I can see down there. Interesting. A wyvern. It's always interesting in any given work of fantasy to see what they do. What's the visual distinction between a dragon and a wyvern? In this, it seems to be that the wyverns are a little bit poachy. They're a little bit more tummy based. I don't have Cleo in the party. Because she's the one who I sat out for Liukan. We'll see what we can do. I'll spread the healing items around. And we'll spend a lot of time earnestly hoping that everything works out okay. Well, that looks like an important fight. So let's see what the other pathway opens up to us. Perhaps it eventually leads to that treasure somehow. It does, through a way that I cannot scrape together in a mental map. Unless there's a lot of uphill, downhill that's just not being clearly communicated. Maybe it won't hurt to just unleash one black shadow. I wish that the healing armor was healing more than 5 hit points per round. But I guess it's better than nothing. And it was just great armor anyway. Okay, good. It's like I earnestly hope. Hey, that's a fun attack. Earnestly hope this one is finished off when Ronnie hits it. I need to return to playing Unicorn Overlord. What put the thought in my mind just now is that there's a giantess character you can recruit in Unicorn Overlord if you overcome every enemy in the arena. And there's quite a scene. How far we've come in terms of the deviancy in our JRPGs when she's introduced, and just 2 other female characters stop just short of being like, step on me. Okay. We can tell we're in the deep water in the game now, but I'm using mega medicines just casually. What the hell is this? It's a no context boss fight, Flick. Sometimes these they're there in the dungeon. Use one of your raging blows. I'll try to conserve the others, because I don't feel super confident this is going to be the last one. I was about to say not yet, but I guess you've recruited all but one of the characters and probably seen the remaining character. I have noticed a posture issue that I am having, specifically when in drag, that I need to work on. I think part of working on it is going to be figuring out how to do the witch dance from Unicorn Overlord without, like, in proper posture. I think locking that into proper posture will help me sort of figure the rest out. But I'm just like, I have a natural pelvic tilt, and it's just like, I've mostly fixed it in my regular life with yoga. But just the way that I'm, like, once I'm in Jamie, like the way I'm inclined to move my body, there's a whole lot of things that I'm doing that for whatever reason, I just noticed it today. I started sort of searching my own muscle memory. It's like, yeah, there's really no reason why, if I want to do this particular gesture with, like, my body, I need to be folding my pelvis like this. So, but it's clearly happening. And there's a way to get all of those motions back to a place that will be a little bit kinder to my 40-year-old lower back. But oh my goodness, I can't say enough. 10 years and change into my yoga journey. And really, like, especially before I got the ADHD diagnosis, also after, I'm not the best at maintaining consistency in an exercise routine, so in my like 10-ish years of fairly regularly doing yoga, I've also fairly regularly. This is interesting how this boss has been sort of stripping down. I'm not sure if the way to interpret that is that we're now fighting the core and just about to beat it. It's just like a progress thing. Or is it going to do a big move where the crystal core brings everything back and damages us along the way? But yeah, before I turned 30, I had never like bent over and touched my toes without like putting my knees at a very like embarrassing angle. Like a lot of bend. I knew it was coming. A big hit from the crystal core. Okay. Probably the two characters who are vulnerable should be healed, but also in the interest of if this thing is just going to keep on uncorking those attacks, I'll get the healing to come from. Well, that's not ideal, but okay. Stallion, heal thyself. And Milia, heal Flick. Well, by the time I was 30, and I only started yoga in like the middle of my 29th year, I could do a proper forward fold, and was largely gotten better. Like I feel better and more flexible and more limber now than I did in my late 20s. Wait, someone just healed 448 from the Mega Medicine? Oof. Yeah, so the gimmick is clearly, at this point, that these enemies just, this enemy is just gonna spam that move every round. Well, I'm not the pirate. Hello, British. Arr, baby. But we did successfully add 3 pirates to the Liberation Army. Sorry, Stallion. We hardly knew ye. Yikes. Really would, Stallion being able to go fast on the world map is not contributing as much to this fight as being able to heal effectively would. Humphrey's the only one at risk of being knocked to death, though. So I'll drop him a Mega Medicine and we'll just keep fighting. I would have sworn the Mega Medicine description says that it heals 300. Not that I'm complaining that it seems to heal 500. Good hits. Three characters who will drop if this goes on. He's out of raging blows, so I guess it's time for Flick to save himself. Ronnie Bell can save herself. The rest of us are running out of the ability to do so. You really want water magic in the party. Well, timely critical hit from Million, though. Okay, so next round everyone should be able to attack, right? No, not quite. But almost. Actually, I should heal myself now, I guess. I only have regular medicine left. At this point, okay, thank goodness. Sorry, Stallion, but you don't get to participate in the... Oh, it wasn't even that much leveling up. Makes sense. The thing made out of crystals shatters into... Ooh, Cyclone Orb. What does that do? I bet it Unlocks the power of the cyclone. Yep. Didn't I just get another one that had a absolutely useless description like that? Was it also just the... Do I have 2 cyclone orbs now? Well, medicine is useless in battle now. So, let's just say we've reached that point. We're a high potion party from here on in, to put it in Final Fantasy terms. The frustrating part, it's economical now to buy Mega Medicine. It's just frustrating that the stacks are so much, are half what full medicine is. Or what regular medicine is. Full medicine. And let's save just in case. Oh, I'm optimistic there's not another boss fight just right here, but... okay, the dungeon goes on. A gold collar. Who's holding it? Humphrey. Well, I'm not wait, collar. Never mind. Only, kobolds. Only Kuromimi was here. Is that what Kuromimi is? I can't even remember. Really wish you wouldn't do that landslide thing when we're in such a bad healing situation, Mr. Rockbuster. I didn't even look at what Milia's weapon is called. Makes sense that she's using a spear. Dragon Knights. Hey! A rare armor pickup. That sounds like a cool piece of armor. Holy smokes. Thematically appropriate for Stallion to have. Wait, what was it? Ah, well, they can't equip it. Might be a ninja thing. But we could also see if Fearless Leader can equip it. Heck no. Alright, I think at that point, I'm gonna jump to the assumption that I gotta put it on a ninja. And I like Kage, so I'll probably have him in the party again. Okay, what is your weapon called, Milia? Valhalla. Okay. Do we just... Could this be the Moonlight Herb? Fuck, Flick. Yes. That must be it. Indeed. That is the Moonlight Herb. It works as a stimulant. Who's there? Show yourself. Fuck's sake, Flick. I'm impressed you managed to make it here. But I'm afraid you're not leaving with the Moonlight Herb. Whoever you are, we went through a lot to get here, so we're taking it whether you like it or not. My, what a spirited young man, but I'm speaking to James right now, so please be quiet. Come now, James. You must be growing tired of this Liberation Army game, so I will be taking your rune, the Soul Eater, off your hands. Don't look so upset, James. I won't take it by force. No. I have a more elegant solution. Come on out, Ted. It's been a while, James. Sure was cruel of you to leave me behind like that. Well, I forgive you. We're old friends after all. Now, could you give me back the rune I lent you? I managed to live 300 years thanks to that rune's power. Without it, Please, just give it back. No, I'm actually not going to fall for this plan. Your mistake, Windy, was announcing that this was a scheme before you did it. The rune. Am I just doing this spontaneously? This was not implied by the dialogue choice. James, can you hear me? There isn't much time. Since the Soul Eater once belonged to me, I still retain a strange connection with it. That's how I'm speaking to you now. My body is no longer mine. It's been enslaved by Windy's Conqueror rune. It will eventually take over my soul as well. That's why I don't have much time. James, just this once, begging you. Please forgive me for what I'm about to do. What do you mean just this? I'll forgive you anytime you need, as long as you're genuinely sorry. Well, what was that? Ted, hurry up and take the Soul Eater. Please, James, give me back my rune. If you won't, I'll have to take it by force. I won't give you the Soul Eater. Oh, so you're willing to fight, Ted? You killed your father Teo with your own hands, sent your servant Gremio to an early grave. Now you plan on harming your best friend? How wicked you are. Soul Eater, I spent 300 years with you. I know you well. The meaning of your curse, your evil intentions. The day I lost my home, you consumed the souls of everyone I knew. During my 300 years of wandering, you caused countless wars, plundering souls along the way. And on top of that, Odessa, James's father, Gremio, you took them all. You devoured the souls of those closest to your master, increasing your own power. Ted, what are you talking about? Hurry up and take the Soul Eater. Being in the presence of the Soul Eater has given me power, just enough to free my own body. Come now, Soul Eater. As your former master, I command you. Claim my soul. Oh man. Forced to devour the soul of my friend. Immediately after the revelation that I apparently ate my father and best friend and servant's soul. Level 4. Good. This is how it should be. Without freedom, what's the point of living? I now return to you. 300 years of extended life that you gave me. Soul Eater. Damn it! You fool! Fine then. Wretched boy. I will take that rune from you someday. Very serial villain there. Windy shaking her fist at me once again as she waits at the end of the season to be defeated at the climax. Don't look like that, James. It shows my own path. I think this really is goodbye. Take care of yourself. Live enough for the both of us. You don't think you already lived enough for yourself, Ted? For 300 years of extra life? This must be the moonlight herb. Everyone is waiting. Let's take some. Hurry back. Got the moonlight herb. And we can leave. Just the funniest implementation of autosave. Oh, cool. Queen Ant. We just saved, so I'm preemptively spared the embarrassment of getting us all killed. after the boss fight. In fact, oh wow. Now I've got my level 4. Of course. Why would I have not expected that? Final Judgment. 1500 damage to one enemy. So that's like a, you know, use against bosses move, because you can't do instant death to bosses. Ta-da! It's kind of funny how the plot treats the powers of the Soul Eater, you know, with a lot of respect, so to speak. A lot of awareness of, it's not actually great to have a power to consume people's souls. But the gameplay just really unchains you to go nuts consuming the souls of just random enemies, including random human enemies. Hopefully we get our own dragon when we cement the alliance with the Dragon Knights. Else we can't, like, otherwise that was the only shot to get Mace. But it'd be weird if Mace, like, stated a condition that you would never have a chance to fulfill if you hadn't already fulfilled it when you met him. That's going to be my optimistic take. Wait, I'm probably just supposed to run right to the dragons. I guess let's see. I guess it'd be more annoying. Oh yeah, of course, because Liukan's here. You're back, Milia. Yes, Commander Joshua. Here is the Moonlight Herb. Next up is the Black Dragon Orchid. Whether it be the ends of the earth or the farthest reaches of the sea, I'll go anywhere it takes to find it. There's a slight problem. Yeah. To like the funny psychopath supporting character mage. What is it? Futch left on his own for Gregminster Palace to retrieve it. The only place Black Dragon Orchid can be found is the floating garden of Gregminster. I shouldn't have let it slip in front of him. That's a nice little animation. Simple. That was fun. Certainly made Dragonflight look more dynamic than World Map Experience does. Alright, Black. Wait here. I'll be back in no time. Oh. We're playing as Futch. I have exactly 10 minutes. So I hope that this is either a brief scene or a long enough dungeon. If I go any further, someone might spot me. Okay, good. We're just looking for the Black Orchid here. Is this not the Black Orchid? Damn it! There's so many I can't tell which one's a Black Dragon Orchid. This one here looks the most similar to what that old man Liukan described. Indeed. That is a Black Dragon Orchid. Who are you? I should ask you the same question, young man. Surely you must know that this is the Imperial Garden. You're the Emperor. Never thought I'd encounter a flower thief while enjoying the breeze on a sleepless night. Judging by your outfit, you must be a Dragon Knight. Yes, Your Majesty. I'm Futch, a 9th rank Dragon Knight. An apprentice Dragon Knight, eh? And what brings you here? I came to pick a Black Dragon Orchid, Your Majesty. Please let me go. I really need this orchid to wake up the dragons. Dragons? This must be Windy's doing again. Young man, Leave this place immediately. Oh, so the Emperor is in on the knowledge that the Emperor is being manipulated and controlled by Windy. You letting me go? Hurry, while I'm still feeling generous. Yes, Your Majesty. And you know, it's in keeping. You can't make Futch run, oddly enough. Whew. Even though we can see that he can. Was that really the Emperor? It must have been, judging by the way he carried himself, but he did seem different from the rumors. He even let me go. Anyway, better hurry back now that I've got a black dragon orchid, right, Black? Damn it. Ah, I'm just in time. Who the hell are you? I already got a black dragon orchid. Smell you later. Oh no. What an insolent boy. I can see you need to be punished. Yeah, my first reaction. Oh goodness. Full on child murder. Ah! Dragon roar. And they plummet. Futch. Futch. Come on, Futch. Wake up! 7 minutes. Oh, good. Okay. Not child attempted murder. The black dragon orchid. I must bring it back. Ahem. It seems you're awake. Huh? What? Where am I? Where's the black dragon orchid? Don't worry. When we found you unconscious in the forest, you were still holding on to the black dragon orchid. You were clutching it so tightly, we had a hard time prying it loose from your fingers. I see. Then the dragons? Oh, wow. Futch just got futched, but fortunately he seems to have survived. Already prepared the antidote from the 3 ingredients and given it to them. What was the secret 3rd ingredient? They should awaken soon. Thank goodness. Say, Master Liukan, what was the 3rd ingredient? The 3rd ingredient. What is it? What's the matter? Was it an old man's sacrifice or some shit? He's about to die. Oh. I suppose it's easiest coming from me. The 3rd ingredient was a dragon's liver. It belonged to... No! Well, come on. He got killed right in front of you. No. Black... By the time we found him, Black was already dead. Despise me if you want, but we did what we had to do. But Black... Commander James, Joshua's dragons have awakened. Sent to Joshua's quarters, drop a pact between the Liberation Army and the Dragon Knights. Sure I'll consent to it this time. You're right. He still hasn't agreed to an alliance. Alright. We saw it. There was an autosave. Perfect spot to stop. Okay, great. A tight little session, but I accomplished the one optional thing I intended to do. And we got to a completion point in the ongoing narrative. Perhaps next time, we're given dragons. Like a dragon we can actually control to zip around the world map. Or plot around the world map, as the case may be. To mop up as many stars as we can. I added 4 to the team this time, right? No, more than that. 5? It's good. Gross. Dragon liver stew. But it's the moonwort bulb and the orchid that really kind of give it its zest. You need the liver for protein. Okay, so yeah, we'll wrap up there. Like I said, on the horizon, we got a bunch of stuff, but it's not all necessarily scheduled. tomorrow, I'm going to start the Colonel's Bequest. But maybe not at the time that's currently on the schedule. Let me check with Danielle and update that tonight. Then, somewhere in the Monday to Friday, there won't be Greg and James Beat 'em Up, and there won't be Friday Night Frosthaven, pardon me, because Greg is away. He's going to be on the island, as we call it here in Nova Scotia, for the week, and there's the internet there is not gonna remote get Greg into here. Heck yeah. Thanks for coming, British, and everybody else. So during the week, the things that I have in my mind to do are, at the very least, check out Celeste 64. That should be pretty cool. Play some more Getsu Fumaden. That's already pretty cool. Do a Blueprints check-in stream. I've done a bunch of stuff that I'll describe to you, and then maybe I'll have a good session. Find some stuff in real time, right while we're playing. That's 3 things. I had a very productive art day yesterday, but still didn't make the fucking stream frames for my retro review show. But if I have another productive art day, maybe that's what I'll do. We'll do that. That could be a 4th thing. Maybe some Lolo. Maybe some, who knows? There's any number of things that we could do over the course of the week. And I'll try to figure out as much of it as I can tomorrow and lock it into the schedule. And before you know it, it'll be next Saturday. And we're going to find out what happens next as we draw much, much closer. Closer and closer, because we're just running out of world map to the grand climax of Suikoden. Cool. You stuck around to the end? Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway. Thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're taking flight, maybe, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.